Chappell from the David Capel end, and there's the first shot of anger this evening. It's Ricardo Vasconcelos. He's pull shot. Has it gapped those two fielders? It has. That's incredibly well timed by Ricardo Vasconcelos, and a boundary. Uses his feet. Beautiful shot. Vasconcelos creates the room, creates the angle. I don't think he quite got there. Got those kind of credentials. It's phenomenal work from Derbyshire, and he's got a wicket. It's gone straight through Ricardo Vasconcelos. A bit of mystery spin for the young Afghan, and it's enough for Ricardo Vasconcelos. He played a beautiful shot through the offside the ball before. Bretsky back on strike. That's pulled away. That's 6 down into the Jackson Grundy. Bretsky back on strike. Oh my word, David Willey, you've done very well to get out of the way of that. That's 4 down the ground. Gives himself a bit of room, and well, Chappell's tried to follow him. He did follow him, and Bretsky has just flicked it off the hip down past. Gives himself a bit of room. Slower ball, but it's carved over the offside. Couple of bounces down towards the deep, then backward. And that one guided beautifully by Matt Bretsky. 3 fours in a row to finish. That's, well, Samet Patel has taken avoiding action, I think, a short cover. I don't think it was any. That's another full-blooded shot through the offside for David Willey, and another through the offside. That's going to be 4 for Matt Bretsky.
Samet
Does fancy it. Has he got all of it? There's a fielder underneath it. I think he's given up on it. It's 6 down the ground to the PA. Brett goes again.
4.
That is enormous. That's out of the ground, isn't it? That's in the back gardens. Matt Bretsky, welcome back to Northampton. David Willey then back on strike. Last ball of the over. That is, well, that's 4 through the offside this time. That's down the ground. That is 4. 1 bounce for David Willey. Another bit of muscle for the... That's going to be another 4 this time, all along the ground for David Willey. Through the offside, cover drive. Bretsky back on strike, 54, not out. Short ball pulled away. Is it going to be 4? It is. There's no fielder down there. It beats the man at short, fine leg.
I think after this over, particularly.
Yeah, that's down the ground. Has he got all of it? He has. He didn't look like it, did he, for the start? But
wow. That's the shot he's trying to avoid.
That's 6, isn't it? Down the ground, all the way to those that are enjoying the sunshine this evening. That's going to be another 6. That is massive, David Willey. There is definitely some catching cracks in the hospitality this time, I think. Opens up the offside. Does it skip away? It does. 1 bounce, 4 for David Willey. 3 boundaries. Let's not forget that. Last ball, and David Willey goes again. That's up. That could be a chance. It's
tough
hung
catch
in the air for an age, and it's gone.
Well caught.
Fantastic catch. I think, is that Harry Kane?
Yeah,
won't be too straight. But just give himself a bit of room, and that is, well, fortune, isn't it, for Bretsky? Gets an inside edge on it and runs past. Slog sweep this time. That's 6, isn't it? That is beautiful. Safe save. Skips off the back of the bar. That's up over the offside. That's 6, isn't it? I think. No, just inside the rope, I believe.
I think it was 6.
Slog sweep. Bretsky, 6. That is 6 runs. What a cricket shot that is. You run out of words after a while. 197 for 2. And that is gone. He is dismissed. He can't believe it. He's gutted. Safe save.
6.
That is 6 of the very, very best. Harry came for a while, wasn't he? He doesn't. He goes pace on. And that is another 6 for safe save. Into the chicken van this time. That's taken. That's going to be safe saves 50. Just over the rope, I think. No, just inside. 4 for safe save, 50 for safe save. That's got to be, I don't know, but it's got to be one of the very, very quickest of his career. Back on strike though, Bapara. That's going to be 6. Slow ball into the surface for Aitchison. Picked. Ravi Bapara just for the Steelbacks. That's high into the air. Samet Patel is getting underneath it and takes the catch.
Oh, there's 1 dot.
And that's going to be a toe ender. That's going to be 1 down to the man at short third. So it's going to be 2, 3, 7 for 4 to finish the innings. And it isn't a new high score. It's a joint highest score for the Steelbacks in T20 history. And it is going to be the captain. That is going to be pulled away and gets past George Scrimshaw. Muted the money. Swing that new ball, and he's not. He's been swung away over the leg side. I think that might have gone all the way for 6, you know. Goes for the ramp, gets it as well. Still striking at 400. Nye Donald, 12 off 3 now for the Falcons. Slower ball through the offside. This time, Donald moves to 16 off 5 strike rate. And that is a bit of fortune this time. Top edge over the gloves of Lewis McManus. And the first over, 5 dot balls in a row, and gets taken down the ground. It's going to run away from Luke Proctor. It's going to be 1 bounce for the Australian Caleb Jewell. 20 off 6. Make that at least 24 off 6. I think that might be 26 off 7. Short ball pulled away. Lloyd Pope is down there, and it's evaded him. It's gone straight over the leg spinner. The Falcons are flying here. Excuse the pun. That's over David Willey, isn't it? That's going to be another boundary for Caleb Jewell. He moved. That's pace on. I think that's going to be another Nye Donald 6, isn't it? Caleb Jewell runs at him, hacks it into the leg side. Cries of shot from beneath us, and it's going to trickle away for a boundary. Donald back on strike. Has he got enough of it? Not quite enough, but he does get 4. 1 back. Slow ball. That is in a step hit length, though, and it's over the offside for 4. Donald. It's going to be slog swept. That is 6 for Caleb Jewell. What a start this has been for the Falcons. Back-to-back boundaries. Safe Save has tried to hold that up, hasn't he? Tried to take the pace off. Caleb Jewell and Nye Donald were opening the batting, and that's going to be another 4 behind square this time. Donald back on strike, pulled away. There's a fielder underneath it. Can't do anything but watch it go over his head. Vasconcelos certainly is. Donald goes again. That's 6. Second that left the bat. That has been deposited over the leg side. Slower ball. Doesn't matter. Straighter this time. Down to the coffee van. Off. Certainly are. Donald uses his feet this time. David Willey's underneath it, but he isn't going to do anything other than underarm it back. There's a big appeal for OEW and Given. Caleb Jewell can't believe it. Lloyd Pope strikes in his first over, and the partnership that was worth 112 has been. A tickle through it is. It was very, very wide from Lloyd Pope, but he's gone bang, bang, 2 in 2 in the over for the Australian leg spinner.
What I've ever seen him play.
Yeah, that's out. Whiteley goes. The crowd erupts. Scrimshaw gets the wicket. Sanderson takes the catch. And Derbyshire are now 3 down. Over the last couple of weeks, the Steelbacks haven't been particularly used to it either, and it's gone. Scrimshaw goes through. Martin Anderson. 2 wickets for Scrimshaw now. 2 in the over. 1 at the start, 1 at the end. And the Falcons are 141 for 4. And your mindset there's just come a little bit more true, hasn't it?
Yeah, it was well bowled, wasn't it, by George Scrimshaw? He earlier in his spell,
he didn't.
Oh my
goodness!
goodness!
Is as big of a 6 as you're going to see all night. That's in the back gardens. That's just came 6 off 10. That is possibly one of them. David Willey can it is one of those.
That's an extraordinary shot.
That's powerfully struck. David Willey is out. Underneath it, and it is out. The captain takes the catch.
That's huge.
That's powerful down the ground. 6 into the Curo Wealth. Harry Kane. And that is straight up in the air. That's going to take some catching. I think Scrimshaw's called for it, and it's gone down, and it's gone for 4. Just to add. Slow ball. Picked away, pulled away, 6 runs just in front of the Jackson Grundy. That'll take 2, 4 for 5. Samit Patel creates room. It's gone up again. McManus is underneath this one. And it's gone. The keeper takes the catch. The crowd erupts. It is a dot ball through to McManus. And a round of applause. David Willey, the captain, acknowledges the supporters, the crowd that have made their way in this evening. They've supported the Steelbacks through the evenings. 5 defeats in a row.